Hey guys, welcome back. It's Chris here, and today I want to talk to you about what I think might be the best promo item from SOE ever. I mean, okay, I've only been shopping there for like 6 months, but this is the best one that I've ever got. Let's see what's inside first of all. Oh, sweet, sweet, man. You deliver that free value. So obviously, this is for Popcorn Day. As you can tell by the title and the contents. And basically, this is a small, exactly popcorn, microwave popcorn pack sized bag, pretty much perfect size to fit that. And the reason why I think it's so cool, put that to the side, is the reason why I think it's so cool is because this is a brand new fabric that I have never seen SOE do. And what I mean by that is it's basically instead of the normal multicam like 1000D or 500D, it's something else that I don't know the name of, but I've seen this fabric on my Mission Workshop bags. They usually do this in gray. That pattern there, that grid pattern is what I'm talking about. I can tell that this is something different, and I really like it because it's actually like a more flexible, soft fabric, and even though it's a little bit thinner than maybe 500D or 1000D, it has a different way of stitching it that reinforces it, as you see. So it's like a rip stop. Maybe it's called a rip stop. Not exactly sure. But then also we have that orange inside. It's almost like if you made like a Halloween item, but you made it even better by making it multicam, and then you made it even better by putting this awesome fabric on it, like triple greatness right there. That's what more can you ask for? And it was free. I mean, with an order, but still, like this bag is probably worth 35 bucks, and I got it free with a $50 order. Of course, I ordered way more than that because every time I see the promo, I'm falling for everything and I'm collecting all the Pokemon. But yeah, you only had to spend 50 bucks to get these items that are arguably worth 50 bucks. What other company does that? And then also, we have that orange zipper pull. I'm definitely going to put a piece of black heat shrink rubber around this, and I actually made a tutorial on how to do that. If you want to see how that's done, let me see if I can show you one that I did. This is what it looks like when I do them. So it just makes the zipper stick up and super easy to index. You get a lot of grip on it. Super cool. I think it's a good upgrade. And I actually made a tutorial on how to do this, so you can check it out in the description. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to see what I can fit into this. I mean, most important thing first. I mean, so if you have like your Chris Reeve collection, you put that in there. It's the Inkosi and the Umnumzan. Let's see. Now this is a Phillips number 2 snap-on. Just a normal screwdriver, basically. This is kind of like stretching the limit of the size. All right, so that's a really good thing to know. Your number 2 is going to be like at the limit. So like you can maybe squeeze like 4 screwdrivers in this. Obviously not like your number 3s, okay? Not your 3/8. I mean, but you could put 2 knives. This is a Streamlight pen, size light. This is an O light, small O light. That can go in there. Let's see if we can get the Butterfinger in. I really don't eat candy. I'm just had that. And then measuring tape. This is more important. My favorite headlamp, Petzl, Bindi, stopwatch. I think that's it. I think this is not going to make it. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, I think it's going to go. See, what's good about SOE products is you can just really yank on them, and they really don't have a problem with it. So that's like to the max. That's pretty cool. I just took all those things out here just randomly, pretty much, from my cabinet over here and around the house, and that's pretty much the max. I wouldn't carry it like that probably. Let's say I'll sacrifice this, and then that's a nice size. If we get rid of those things, it's awesome pack. And then obviously it has the Velcro here. A lot of the time, the Velcro that you see from SOE is like more of a rectangle. This one is like thinner. And I like that. I think it's cool. I don't really have a patch that fits that exactly right now, but I don't have many patches in general, so that's okay. But yeah, man. Also, this, what you can do here is you can buy a piece of Velcro that attaches onto this, like a strip, like a roll off Amazon, and then you cut it to this size or a little shorter, and then you can write on it, and you have a label. Let me show you another version of that. This is kind of what I'm talking about. But instead of this is from another bag that came with this off Amazon that I don't really recommend getting, made in China. But this is what I'm talking about. If you want labels like this, go to Amazon, buy a roll of Velcro that fits on that you can cut. Super cheap. It's probably like $10 for 50 feet or 100 feet, or whatever, 10 feet. It'll last you a long time. And then you cut it to this size, and then you can write with a silver Sharpie, which looks like this, which is so important that I had it in my pen holder right there, by the way. These silver Sharpies, very useful. You could just write on this in silver Sharpie, and it would show up for a good while. Not that I recommend that. And paint marker does not work on these fabrics, by the way, because these are pretty porous. So don't use paint marker on these SOE bags, by the way. This is a 6-inch flat pack in Typhon, by the way. Love this thing, which I obviously have my favorite cables in. It's like my cable travel pack. Yeah, so you can take the silver Sharpie right on the Velcro, and then you have a perfect label. But anyway, that is the SOE Popcorn Day Pack. Thank you, John, for making such awesome products and awesome promo items. Appreciate you. And I just really recommend SOE's products and staying up to date with the promo items, because you never know what you're going to get. And these things are really cool and creative. And I honestly did not know what to expect when it said Popcorn Day. But I trusted John, that it would be cool. To be honest with you, there was legit nothing to go off, pretty much. That I had, at least. I had no hints or anything, and it just shows that if you do trust John, it can come through. So I recommend paying attention to these type of things. And John, if you watch this, I hope that you do more of this like ripstop type of this type of fabric. It's really cool. I think it's cool because a lot of guys who are using this, including me, are just normal dudes, civilians. We're not going to war. We're not like this. This is not like going to be pounded against cement all day for 10 years with me. It's going to freaking sit and be protected. I mean, if I'm being honest, if I can help it. So we don't always need the 1000D on the bottom. We don't always need the super overbuilt shit. This is almost like a finer item, in my opinion. And that's always why I liked Mission Workshop, by the way, is because they do use heavy duty materials, but then they use this lighter ripstop and liners, and it's like a finer version. It's like a slightly finer but slightly weaker, more fragile version of SOE with different designs for me, because Mission Workshop has just been the brand that I knew about. I've been shopping there for 10 years. And I just figured out about SOE about 6 months ago. And I've been buying up tons of SOE items, even to replace some of my Mission Workshop items. They both have awesome products. It's just different. John's items are more like comparing Chris, like a Rick Hinderer to Chris Reeve. John is the Rick Hinderer. Mission Workshop is the Chris Reeve. John is more John's stuff and design are more like brutish but really tough. Like you could probably put like ton of weight in this thing, like probably like 25, 50 pounds, 75 pounds before this broke. It's crazy. Mission Workshop stuff, you can't do that, but it has a finer hand feel sometimes, stuff like that. But the zippers are thinner, which might not be as good for you, because these thick zippers are extremely resilient to debris or anything getting stuck in there. They're really great. Almost no one uses zippers this big, and I have bought tens of thousands of dollars worth of bags in my lifetime. I'm 30 years old now. I've been buying, like, I bought Toomey back in the day. SOE is like the Toomey that I wish I had back in the day. I don't know where I was. I don't know why I couldn't find SOE. I mean, obviously because it is kind of hard to find it. But I wish I found it in like 2010, because that's when I was spending, you know, $400 on a Toomey backpack. And unfortunately, like brands like Toomey went to shit. You know, they went, they started off using really good ballistic nylon, and then they went to made in China. So they're fucking, you know, ruled out, obviously. So really, SOE and Mission Workshop are the two American brands that I shop with nylon, in terms of nylon. But Mission Workshop does not make any type of nylon kit, any type of military gear or anything like that, or holster or pistol mags or nothing like that. Pistol mag holders, they don't make any of that stuff. You go to SOE for that. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna cut that off there. It's been about 10 minutes talking about this Popcorn Day bag. If you've watched this far, you must love SOE as much as I do. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will definitely post about the next cool bag that John comes out with, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions about anything, and like I said, go check out that zipper, that rubber heat shrink wrap tutorial, because it's super cool and handy. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you, and have a great day. See you in the next one.